What's up, ladies and gents? It is Saturday morning and we're starting the day off by we're gonna deliver this, but basically we sold it over the phone and through email the other day. This is a 2022 Trailblazer LS. So this is like the entry-level model. This is what you would get if you just wanted a basic all-wheel drive vehicle. Now this does have the driver confidence in cruise package, which gives you cruise control. It gives you the rear park sensors on the back of the bumper. That's the sensors that are gonna give you proximity to an item or a car or a pole or something behind you. It'll also sense 60 feet left and right, so if you're backing out of a driveway and someone's coming towards the vehicle, it'll give you a nice alert to kind of let you know someone's on the way. That actually did save me once in my vehicle. As I was backing up, there was a box truck coming. Real narrow road I was backing into. He was on the wrong side essentially, and if that didn't go off, I probably would have bumped into him, or he would have bumped into me. It also gives you blind zone alert sensors, so you have that. Trailblazers come standard with like all the active safety, like the lane departure warning, the lane keep assist, the emergency braking for both vehicles and pedestrians. But my client will be here around 1 o'clock to do paperwork for this. It's a first car for their daughter. She just got her license. She'll be going into I don't know if she said she's going into college or senior year or whatever the case may be, but this will be her first car. I think it's a perfect car for a new driver. Next up, let's talk about our inventory. Just do a little update like I normally do in the video. We have one LT Camaro here. It's in stock, it's available. I actually have a buyer on this, but he's sort of like the guy who cried wolf. I've been dealing with him for the last number of months. He was looking for a blue car. We didn't have one in stock. I got one in stock. All of a sudden, he wasn't around anymore. The car sold, he came back, and he was inquiring about how he wanted a blue Camaro. We got a second blue Camaro in. When I got it in, he wasn't around anymore. The car got sold, he came back. Now I have this one here. I've called him, he knows it's here. He says he's gonna try to come in and he doesn't show up. So I don't know that I'm actually gonna put that deal together, but I'm gonna keep trying. Next up, we have a Chevy Blazer 2LT. Got one of these in. This is a 2021. We're down to 4 Equinoxes, really just the 3 silver ones because this one is sold. So I have 2 2022 models and 1 2021 model left. So 3 Equinoxes. I still have the 2 Silverados. We put them out front. So I have the crew cab and the double cab with the 2.7 liter turbo. And we did get another Trail Boss in. This is a custom. And what's cool about this one is it has what's called the Dark Essentials package. So if you look on the back here, it might be a little hard to see. You get black badging, Silverado, you get the custom down the far end, and you get the black letters inside the tailgate that, kind of just highlight that Chevrolet that's set into the back of the tailgate here, which I think looks awesome. I like that feature a lot. The one thing they weren't supposed to put on, which I guess that this came with the package with all the emblems, was the 6.2 liters on the hood, because this is in fact a 5.3 liter. So on Monday we'll have to have them take those off. But this is a very good looking truck. I like it in the silver because you really see the contrast between like the black accents and all that sort of stuff. And finally, yesterday we got 3 Tahoes in. This one was available. It just sold this morning, so it no longer is. But I want to point out a couple things. One, this is the gray wood metallic. So it's a pretty cloudy day out today. I don't know if it's going to give you a good representation of what the color looks like. It kind of has a grayish but a brownish look to it. Good looking color. I like it. I think it looks okay. The other thing I want to point out is this is a base LT with just the sunroof and 20-inch wheels. And this is essentially the only way we can order the vehicle at the moment because of all the constraints that are on the Tahoe and the Suburban. Actually, I should say that at the time when we ordered this vehicle, this is really the only way we could order them. So we had orders lined up. However, what people wanted, you couldn't order. It was on constraint, but we still had to place the orders. So we essentially ordered the max that we could, which was an LT, 20-inch wheels, the panoramic sunroof, and then we also add bucket seats to most of ours for the second row because the bench would be standard. Now, along with those items, you get all like the creature comforts you could want in the vehicle, the majority of them. So this does have leather interior. It does have a driver and passenger power seat in the front, as well as heated seats in the front. You still have tri-zone climate, so you have driver, passenger, and rear controls for your climate system. You get the nice full screen, color touch radio system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, of course, all that sort of stuff. You still get the nice, precise electronic shift system here to go in and out of park versus neutral drive, which is very easy to use, and no longer do you have that column shift. It's still a push button start, So that means you have passive entry. So as long as your key is with you when you walk up, you can press the little buttons on the door handle to get in. This also does have remote start, where you can remote start from 200 feet away, and it'll automatically heat or cool the vehicle depending on the temperature outside. You still get features like your memory driver's seat, of course, power windows, locks, mirrors, all that sort of stuff is of course standard. Four-wheel drive controls, automatic headlights, you know, everything here is going to be pretty much in every Tahoe. It does have the power rear tailgate. That's going to be standard in an LT. So when you think about it, you get a lot of equipment, a lot of nice equipment in this vehicle just the way it is. Now, the question is, what are you not getting that people might like? And a lot of that comes down to like power features. So for instance, this has tilting and telescopic wheel, but you have manual levers. So you bring the lever down, you can now bring this in and out, up and down. If you had like a luxury package or a signature package, that would be power. In the second row here, the bucket seats will still go forward and back. That's the same in all of them. What this does not have is power folding. So you would have to lift this to drop it and then lift one more time for it to come up. If this was like a luxury package or a signature package, you'd have a button right here on the panel that you could press and it would essentially do the same thing. The other thing with these second row seats, they're not heated like they would be in one of those other packages as well. In the cargo area here, you'll see a lot of space, a lot more than the previous generation Tahoe. In this model, the seats are manual fold. So you would have to lift up this lever and it'll drop it down, and then to bring it back up, you're gonna pull on the strap and you can bring it back up. In a luxury package or a signature package or like premier models, a couple buttons right here you would have where you can power these up and down. So that's something that you're missing, you know, with the items that have been on constraint. This does still have the kick gate in the back, so it's power, but by kicking your foot underneath, you can do that hands-free, which is a nice feature to have. And then if you look at the window sticker here, which might be a little tough to see, I'll try to get it in the shot. You see those 3 credits? So for 50 bucks, or you're saving 50 bucks, you no longer have start-stop technology, which I think a lot of people are really happy with because a lot of people don't like that option anyway. They also took away the steering wheel column lock and saved you 50 bucks. And you cannot get wireless charging, so they saved you $75. So a couple more items that are on constraint on this particular vehicle, so there's some credits there involved since they're building them without the options that would normally be standard in the vehicle. So that's what we're working with at the moment. You know, again, still very minimal inventory, a lot of inbounds. Even the inbounds are slowing down, so we're really focusing more on factory orders and stuff like that. Used car lot is dwindling. We're not really replacing too much there, so it's pretty much the same as what it was in my last video. I currently still only have 5 cars sold for the month. I have 2 lease buyouts, so that'll count as 2 units. That puts me at 7. That Trailblazer inside will put me at 8, and I should have an appointment later today, hopefully coming in, possibly on an Equinox. So if I can sell that, that would be 9. One good thing that they did, we have unit bonuses, and a lot of you guys have been commenting about, like, you know, the money and has the dealership done anything and stuff like that. And they have modified the pay plan a little bit. Even General Motors has modified the numbers that we need to hit, obviously because of the times and the situation we're in. But we just got word this morning in our meeting that our bonus tiers have now dropped considerably, which is great. So we can hit those bonus tiers a lot earlier than we normally would have to. So that'll make up, you know, make up some money and put some extra money in our pocket, which we truly appreciate. Before we go back inside here and continue our day, I want to show you the Dave B merch. I never actually put it in a video. You may have seen like little tidbits as far as the air freshener that's hanging from my mirror. But we got air fresheners. We got 3 different scents. It's the Dave B Sells Chevy logo. It looks pretty cool. We got keychains, which are nice metal, you know, metal keychains. They're high quality. You know, it looks cool. It really does. It'll accent your keys and just, you know, put a smile on your face every time you grab your key ring. And we have the Dave B Sells Chevy shirt, which was for signifying hitting 10,000 subs. Nice simple design, next level apparel, quality shirt, logo on the front. flip it over, logo on the back. Nice and easy, nice and simple. And I have these available on my website, davebsaleschevy.com. So please stop by and check it out. I'd really appreciate it. David speaking, how can I help you? Doing good. How can I help you out? The Chevy Bolt and all? Yeah, I know a lot about it for sure. For 2022, they changed the styling of it. They also came out with what's called the Bolt EUV, which is a little bigger than the standard Bolt. Powertrain, electronic, battery, all that stuff is exactly the same. The only difference is you get an estimated 259 miles in the smaller version and 247 in the larger version. So the bigger one, you get a little less range, 10, 12 miles. So far, neither of my appointments has showed up. It's about 1 o'clock. They should be here very shortly. They'll probably both get here at the same exact time. In the meantime, I can show you guys the new updates to my desk. So we have the toy model for the C6. I got a bunch of these cars when I had my orange C6 because every time a family member or somebody saw one in the store, they would pick it up and buy it for me. So we got that on the desk. We also installed an Anchor wireless charger, so I can pop my phone on there, can charge wirelessly. And lastly, we got the Cracker Barrel game here, which tells you how smart you are by how many pegs you leave in the game. So let's play right now. What you can do is leave any hole empty, and then if you never played this before, what you do is you basically hop one of these little golf tees and pull it out. And you keep doing that over and over again until you see what's remaining.
What?
Now I'm doing this really quick. I'm really not putting any thought into it, which means I'm probably gonna look pretty dumb by the time I'm finished. Yeah, so there we go. I have 4 left, and if I leave 4 or more, you are just plain egg. What is this? Ignoramus. What is it? Am I simple that I can't pronounce this? What happens if you're number 4?
Leave 4 or more and you're just plain.
Below that, what's right below that?
Ignoramus.
What does that even mean?
Ignoramus.
What does that mean?
It's like pig Latin.
I guess since I left 4 pegs, that's why I don't know what it means. Because I'm just plain ignoramus.
The name of the game is Ignoramus Puzzle.
So I'm ignoramus.
I'm an idiot.
So if you leave 1, you're a genius. If you leave 2, you're pretty smart. 3, you're just plain dumb. And if 4 or more, you're the game. I figure I just leave this on my desk. This way, when I'm working deals with the managers and stuff like that, and customers are kind of sitting and waiting, it'll just give them something to do. So I'll end up putting it out on the corner there. For now, I'm gonna leave it in the drawer. It's 2 o'clock. I just finished with my one customer on the lease buyout. She's keeping her Chevy Cruze, which is awesome. The buyout is like $12,000, which right now with the current used car market, it's an absolute steal. So she's gonna buy that and keep it. My customers did not show up at the same time, so I'm still waiting for my Trailblazer customers to come in. Hopefully that's soon. I called them, it went to voicemail, so I'm gonna try to eat this salad real quick before they show up. Hopefully wrap that deal up, get it burning gas on the road, and at that point, it'll be time to go home. Another relatively uneventful day. It's 20 after 3. My Trailblazer client here hasn't showed up yet. I did talk to him earlier today and they said they were coming. So I'm wondering, hopefully nothing happened, but we'll see. We're open for another hour and a half and then we close. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna park it right here, leave it there over the weekend just in case they don't show up today. Maybe something came up and they couldn't come down. But maybe we'll do it on Monday if they don't show up. But I'll keep you posted. If they show up, I'll let you know. If the video ends right now, they never showed.